how to be a dangerous human being. Hoo-yah! Number 1. Quit porn. It can lead to sexual dysfunction. Guys, this is without a doubt the number one reason you should stop watching porn immediately. It's been shown to lead to less sex, and less satisfying sex, but also zero sex whatsoever. The way porn affects your brain, and the images that you're accustomed to seeing means that you'll struggle when it comes to having sex with someone else. You don't notice it happen, but your brain is gradually affected until it's too late. If you stop watching, then eventually everything will go back to normal, and you won't have issues anymore. Causes depression. Much like with sugar addiction, watching porn releases dopamine into our brains, and produces the feeling of pleasure. Keep watching it regularly, and you'll need to watch more to gain the same amount of pleasure as you first experienced. When you're not watching as much as your brain is used to, you'll experience withdrawal symptoms. This is a huge cause of depression. However, it could be that the person watching was depressed to begin with, which led them to the habit to make themselves feel better. Porn causes us to stop appreciating people. In the fantasy world of porn, where everything is designed to perfection, sometimes we can forget to appreciate just what we have. With images instilled in our minds of perfect bodies, we can easily forget to appreciate our partner. Not only that, but the addiction also means that you'll be spending less time with your loved ones or family. Less time improving real connections, and more time sat in front of a screen up to no good. It destroys your self-confidence. Porn might make you question a lot of things: your abilities in the bedroom, your physical appearance, your relationships. Unfortunately, this is one of the biggest side effects of things like porn. They ruin your self-confidence. But there's a simple fix: stop watching porn and the doubt goes away. It can promote violence against women. This one I'd take with a pinch of salt. Watching porn has often led men to become more violent towards women. In many of the videos online, women are treated in a way that shouldn't ever be repeated in real life, unless it's something they find arousing and give you their consent to do so. Many men take this the wrong way though, and it can often lead to violence against women. Number 2. Sleep 8 hours every day. Sleeping for less than 6 hours a day and still having sufficient energy to perform day-to-day activities is not something to brag about. Just like food, water, and oxygen, sleep too plays a very important role in the existence of life. Lack of sleep is associated with cardiac problems, obesity, and even early demise. Research shows that most people need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep to function optimally. Sleeping less and being awake for several hours during the day is not a testament to your physical strength and endurance, but a silent indication that your health is deteriorating. Listen on to learn about the importance of quality sleep, and what happens when you don't get it. Lack of sleep disrupts the hormone levels, which lead to a considerable increase in the person's appetite, making him/her feel hungry even when the body doesn't need food. Adequate sleep is an essential part of a healthy lifestyle and can have a positive impact on the lungs, kidneys, metabolism, and weight control. If you're chronically sleep deprived, it can also affect your immune function, disease resistance, sensitivity to pain, mood, and brain function. Recent studies have revealed that too much as well as too little sleep increases the risk of premature death. Low levels of immunity triggered by lack of sleep slow down the body's natural defenses against microorganisms, thus increasing the risk of contracting various infections. What's more, it also predisposes a person to developing serious illnesses in the long run like diabetes, heart disease, colorectal polyps, and even cancer. Sleep is also considered to be a natural stress reliever. Reduced stress levels helps in keeping the blood pressure under control. Lack of sleep leads to vision-related issues. The longer you are awake, the more visual errors you'll encounter, and the more likely you are to experience tunnel vision, double vision, and dimness. Each one of us feels fatigued, irritated, disoriented, and distracted after an occasional sleepless night, but if this habit persists for long, it can impact the brain functioning to a large extent. Your brain will fog, which in turn will hinder your confidence levels and decision-making ability. You may even feel lethargic and sleepy during the day, which could also make you accident-prone at home, work, or on the road. Given that a single sleepless night can have such drastic repercussions the following day, you can only imagine what continued sleep loss could do to your mind and body. Experts believe it could lead to memory loss as well as long-term mood disorders like anxiety and depression. Regular sleep disruptions are also linked to infertility in both men and women. Apparently, if you don't allow the body to rest via sleep mode, the secretion of reproductive hormones is reduced, thus causing problems in pregnancy. If you sleep less than 8 hours a day, make necessary changes in your lifestyle before it is too late. Number 3. Quit alcohol. Alcohol plays a role in at least half of all serious trauma injuries and deaths from burns, drownings, and homicides. It's also involved in 4 out of 10 fatal falls and traffic crashes, as well as suicides. You don't have to go completely dry to be safer. Even cutting back your drinking by a third can lower the number of injuries and sick days. You might think that a regular glass of red wine or other alcoholic beverages might be good for your heart. But that may not be true, or true only for light sippers, less than 1 drink a day. If you use more than that, cutting back or quitting may lower your blood pressure, levels of fat called triglycerides, and chances of heart failure. Your liver's job is to filter toxins. And alcohol is toxic to your cells. Heavy drinking, at least 15 drinks for men and 8 or more for women a week, can take a toll on the organ and lead to fatty liver, cirrhosis, and other problems. The good news, your liver can repair itself and even regenerate. So it's always worth drinking less or quitting. A glass of regular beer has about 150 calories, and a serving of wine has about 120. On top of those mostly empty calories, alcohol ramps up your appetite. It also makes you more impulsive, and less able to resist the fries and other temptations on the menu. So when you stay away from alcohol, the number on your scale may well start moving down. Enjoying alcohol socially in reasonable amounts can boost your mood and help you bond with others. But if you drink alone, or down multiple drinks a day, it could turn into an unhealthy habit. If you can't control it, it may lead to a condition called alcohol use disorder. Giving up drinking may let you focus on your relationships, work, and health. It also may ease any depression and anxiety and elevate your self-esteem. Number 4. Work out 5 or 6 times a week. Even small amounts of exercise are better than none at all. Start with an activity you enjoy and can do comfortably. Learn to take your pulse and calculate your target heart rate, about 80% of your maximum heart rate. As you become used to exercising, try to exercise within your target heart rate zone so that you get the most benefit. However, discuss with your doctor before beginning. Exercising at 80% of your target heart rate may not be appropriate for everyone. This is especially true if you have certain health conditions or are taking some medications. To take your pulse, gently rest 2 fingers on the side of your neck, about halfway between your ear and your chin. Count the beats for 10 seconds. Multiply this number by 6 to get the number of beats per minute. For example, if you are sitting still and count 12 beats over 10 seconds, multiply 12 by 6 to get 72 beats per minute. To figure out your target heart rate, subtract your age, in years, from 220. This is your maximum heart rate. To calculate your target heart rate, multiply that number by 0.80. For example, if you are 40 years of age, subtract 40 from 220, which gives you a maximum heart rate of 180. 220 to 40 equals 180. Then multiply this number by 0.80, which gives 144. 180 times 0.80 is equal to 144. Your target heart rate would be 144 beats per minute. Working out with a friend is more fun than working out alone. An exercise buddy can keep you motivated when you don't feel like exercising. You will be much less likely to cancel exercise if you know someone is counting on you to be there. And when you reach your exercise goals, you'll have someone to celebrate with. Thank you for listening me. If you love my voice and ideas, then like, share and subscribe.